My 24M girlfriend, 24F, tried to get in a car with a random guy after drinking at a bar. My bisexual girlfriend, let's call her Lily, and I have been dating since August 2020, and in an exclusive relationship since November 2020. We are both highly emotional people and very much in love. We are very honest with each other, because we are serious about each other and both working on ourselves, as we have both admitted to mistakes in previous relationships and in general life. A couple months ago, Lily went to a popular and busy bar with three of her good friends that she likes to get drunk and have fun with. Her friends are two guys who are both gay, as well as a girl who is bisexual. Let's call her Anna. They are all good people and I have no reason not to like or trust them, except that Anna has stated many times from the beginning that she doesn't like me because I'm an arrogant private school boy. My girlfriend can't control her drinking relatively often and will get carried away, which can be inconvenient sometimes, but I don't like to hold it against her because I can sometimes do the same. On the night, two random younger guys came and sat in the booth where Lily and her friends were drinking. Lily got along well with one of the guys because they were both into art, so she sat next to him and talked for a long time. Throughout the time spent at the bar, a few hours presumably, they were together a lot and Anna was either jealous or suspicious and kept pointing out that Lily had a boyfriend, me. Lily had already told the guy that she had a boyfriend prior to this, but that didn't mean that they couldn't hang out together and be friends. Anna kept accusing them of being too close and continued to make them uncomfortable throughout the time spent at the bar until they eventually separated to different seats in the booth to make it less awkward. When my girlfriend left the booth to go and get around, Anna pressed the guy until he admitted to everyone in the booth that he wanted to sleep with Lily, but that was obvious to everyone including Lily. She was just being friendly and having fun, although I don't know exactly what her boundaries were, because it sounds like she may have been enjoying the attention. Lily, her friends, and the two guys decided to shuffle onto a nightclub together. Lily and her friends were all going to get in a taxi, Uber together, but Lily was invited to go in a car with the guy, with his friend driving. As she went to detach from her friends to get in the passenger seat with the guy, Anna started screaming at her, calling her a cheater, etc. Lily eventually gave up out of embarrassment, shame, and got in the taxi, Uber, with her friends. Lily and Anna argued the entire drive to the club until it pulled up. Lily stormed out and got a taxi, Uber, home. On her drive home she tried calling me and sent me a text saying she needed me because her night was ruined. I didn't pick up because my iPhone was on Do Not Disturb as it was a Wednesday night and I had work the next day. When I caught up with Lily a day or two later, she told me the entire story because she wanted support. She was very upset because Anna was an important friend and she felt disrespected. I took to the story well initially and offered comfort and advice. Lily was appreciative until my anxiety got the better of me. I have brought it up a few times since because I needed to talk about it to potentially get more details to relieve my anxiety, etc. Lily said that her two guy friends said she did nothing wrong on the night and that she opted to get in the car with the guy because her friends often make her pay for things without putting their own money in. She also said she wishes she didn't tell me because I'm not processing it well when she needs my comfort. Fast forward a month later, Lily and her same friends went to a different bar together for a Beyoncé-themed night that was planned a long time ago. Lily and Anna had partially made up, but were still a bit distant at this point. It turns out the same guy that Lily almost got in a car with his friend driving, was working at this bar. It sparked another fight between Lily and Anna, which caused them to continue where they left off. Anna accused Lily again of almost cheating on me, which ruined Lily's night and she went to get a drink to cool off. The same guy served her free drinks until she got quite drunk, then she tried to dance with her other friends and forget about it, but it wasn't working for her so she called me to meet her at her house. I picked her up from the bar instead. She told me everything again, only this time I was more understanding and didn't let my anxiety get the better of me. We were also going away the next day for the weekend to celebrate my birthday, which she organized and paid for the accommodation and lunch at a winery. I love Lily and she loves me, I know that for sure, but this story makes me very uncomfortable and anxious and I want to be able to process it the right way. Lily is either overly friendly, flirty, or Anna has feelings for her and is jealous of the guy and maybe even me, which is why she is trying to have Lily's attention to herself on nights out, and potentially sabotage mine and Lily's relationship. Anna admitted to Lily that she hates me, but she feels that she has to do what is morally right. Just so everyone knows, Lily has a lot of friends, all of whom I get along with really well. It's just Anna who doesn't like me, and she's never given a valid reason as to why. Am I overthinking this situation? Have I dealt with this appropriately? Should I be worried? I don't even know if I'm asking myself the right questions. I hope someone can help me understand this better, because this is something that pops up in my head relatively often and I want to know where I stand in all of this. I am also scheduled to see a psychologist next month to help me control my anxiety. I'm happy to provide more details. I think you are trying to look at Anna as the antagonist here when in actual fact it is Lily. Do you really think if her and this dude spent the entire night talking she didn't know this guy was working at this bar? Come on, man. Anna seems like the only trustworthy person in this. Anna didn't come to you and destroy your relationship. All she did was kick off at her friend acting inappropriate with other guys while in a relationship. Your girlfriend got mad at her friend for not letting her be alone with a guy who publicly announced he wishes to sleep with her, visits the said guy at the bar and tries to interact with the guy as much as possible. Why is Anna the bad guy? Your girlfriend is a mess and it's a matter of time before you seriously regret staying with her. Even using Lily's version of events, I can't fault Anna for anything. What it sounds like is Lily doesn't want to take responsibility for her actions. My girlfriend can't control her drinking relatively often and will get carried away, which can be inconvenient sometimes, but I don't like to hold it against her because I can sometimes do the same. School child logic. Lily can excuse her drinking problem with you because you excessively drink as well sometimes. Lily has an alcohol problem that everyone, including you are just enabling until something terrible happens to her. I'm sorry dude, but it sounds like she is taking advantage of your nature. Please don't let her make you think you are being ridiculous for being concerned about this behavior. I am in a relationship and I certainly would never get into a stranger's car knowing they were interested in me, let alone let the flirting continue all night. You deserve better than that. Why the duck are you focused on Anna? She's the only reason. Your girlfriend didn't cheat to you. Her two gay best friends didn't do anything. Only Anna did. Anna seems like the only real friend there. Who cares if she likes Lily? At least she has morals. How can your girlfriend get mad at Anna and you're on Lily's side? Get yourself together, man. And do you actually think it was a coincidence that he worked at that bar? Lily really needs to think about what she does there and needs to think about how she would feel if you would do the same. Sitting really close to a guy that admitted that he wants to have sex with her. Only changing the sitting arrangement because Anna didn't stop talking and not because she wanted to. Making a decision to drive in the car of the guy that wants to have sex with her while a taxi is available. Getting free drinks from the guy that wants to have sex with her while her friends are there as well. Instead of spending time with those friends, she decides to stay close to the guy and get free drinks from him. Your girlfriend really should take those situations and think about how she would feel if the roles were reversed. Good luck and stay strong. Well, this is just terrible. Lily just keeps on having her fun times with this guy, who by his own admission is trying to sleep with her, ruined. Thankfully you're there to support her through these disappointments. It can be hard living in a tiny village where you repeatedly run into that one guy that wants to sleep with you by sheer coincidence. Seriously though, the only person in this delusional story that actually is a stand-up-minded individual is Anna. This girl that supposedly hates you keeps on having your back. Think about that for a while. The fact that your girlfriend is the one who told you all this shit is mind-blowing. She actually thinks this was acceptable behavior? Nah dude, she's one drink away from getting spit roasted by those two guys if that other girl wasn't there. She told you because she thought she could control the narrative. Dump that relationship. Why are you even asking this months later? 1. Your girlfriend should not be getting into vehicles with strangers, especially drunk. 2. Your girlfriend should not be separating from her group of friends to hang out alone with a guy she met at a bar. 3. Your girlfriend should not be drinking if she cannot understand this and control herself when she goes out. 4. I would be very mad if this were my girlfriend. It's not even a question of cheating. It's straight up dangerous to get into a private vehicle with a group of guys you don't know, while drunk. 5. She absolutely knew what bar this guy worked at. They like to go out a lot in the middle of a pandemic. Sounds like Anna is doing you a favor here. I'd get her take on it. It sounds like your girlfriend would have cheated on you if Anna wasn't out with them. My guy, focus on your girl, not Anna. Imagine what would happen if Anna didn't scream at her the first time she tried to get in the car with those men. But I could be wrong. What do you think would have happened if Lily got in their car? Do you think the other person offering her ride home and don't want to bang her? Is she 12-year-old child who doesn't know what the stranger wants to do? I think you should call Anna and hear her side of story and thank her, cause if she wasn't there your girlfriend would have banged the other dude. At least you should take a break from her and think what she possibly wants to do by making herself being in a position where there's high possibility she would cheat on you. While Anna may not like you, it does appear that she was looking out for Lily and your relationship. By calling out your girlfriend, she may have prevented her from making a drunken mistake of getting in a car with two strangers, including one that was flirting with her. Anna's previous behavior that night was concerning enough to draw attention. The guy may have been hoping to take advantage of that while alone with her friends to prevent it. The second incident, the next month, leads credence to the thought that the flirtatious guy was trying to get Lily drunk, possibly to take advantage of her inebriated state and poor decision-making choices. Lily's drinking seems to lead her into taking risky behavior. You should thank Anna for doing the right thing and looking out for your GF, in my opinion. Lily has boundary issues. Few romantic partners would be okay with their SOs getting into a car alone, or without their friends, with a guy who is pursuing their SO. That seems like a huge boundary to cross. Talking with him while all the friends are around seems okay and is just friendly even if he wants to have sex with her. But as soon as no friend is around, you'll never know what truly happened. Anna was more of an ally here to you than anyone. I'm not sure your relationship with Lily can handle her crossing these boundaries so easily. It's a pity Anna doesn't like you, because she sounds a level-headed woman, whereas Lily appears to have the morals of an alley cat when under the influence of alcohol. If Anna hadn't challenged her the first time, when Lily went to get in a car with a random guy, what would have happened? Anna was watching her friends back. Pity Lily doesn't think more highly of herself and you for that matter. Drinking to excess and flirting with other guys doesn't suggest a loving, trustworthy relationship. First thing you need to do is thank Anna. Without her intervention this could have gone much worse. Forget about cheating. Lily could have been sexually assaulted or worse. Anna was the guardian angel those nights looking over Lily. Lily has an issue letting her drinking get out of control, seriously so. If this continues she may not be so lucky on some other night out. She may not recognize she has a problem but Magic 8 Ball says signs point to yes. Be worried. Be very worried. For your relationship and for the safety of health of Lily. Where do you live that all the bars and clubs were open 2 months ago? And who are these random guys that haven't heard of social distancing? This reeks of bullshit. Man, your girlfriend is not trustworthy. It's up to you if you want to be in this relationship. I like Anna, she has integrity. She's not jealous. She's a good lassie with morals. I need a friend like Anna. Look man, we don't know your woman personally or your relationship at all. Basically, do you trust her or not? Do you believe what she's saying? If you can answer yes to both of those you're fine. Though, it seems like she could do with less alcohol in her life. Anna stopped your girlfriend from cheating on you. Twice. You need to set your girlfriend straight or dump her. Or you can be naive about this and find out later that she manages to successfully cheat on you. Your life, your choice. Time to dump Lily and take a look at Anna. You comforted your girlfriend BC she threw a tantrum that she was cock-blocked by her friend? It's time to let this one go. Your drunken girlfriend tried to leave in a car with another man whom she knew, and you know, for a fact was trying to fuck her. What innocent reason would there be? Jesus man, your anxiety is doing you a favor here. You're not crazy. Your girlfriend is attempting to cheat on you, dude. You're being manipulated. Lily is probably totally honest, and a great girlfriend. But she has an inflated opinion of her own ability to control a situation, particularly drunk. There's a name for women who are entirely confident in the company of men they don't know when too inebriated to keep track of everything. Rape victims. She will probably struggle to recognize it, which isn't a bad thing. Until it is. You say Anna doesn't like you but she's on your side completely and saving your girlfriend from cheating? Maybe Anna hates you because you look down on her. She thinks you're arrogant, because you look down on her. In all this, she cock-blocked random men your girlfriend was going to cheat on you with. And you are trying to make her look like Cruella de Vil for doing it. You know damn well your girlfriend went to the bar the Rondo worked at stone cold sober. You think it was an accident? Thank Anna for stopping your girlfriend from cheating 2 times. Who knows what Lily has done when Anna wasn't around. Next, kick Lily to the curb. Pursue Anna. She's girlfriend material. Anna is MVP here. Cheating is the least concern here. Getting into random dude's car, alone, only with guy's friend? That's how people get RPED. This is a Lily problem, and Anna is being punished for being a hell of a friend, and even looking out for you, much less Lily. Anna is a real G. I think Anna is the only person in this entire story that had your back. Your mileage may vary, but I would not be comfortable with, or be in a relationship with someone like Lily due to her behavior. Someone you've just met openly declares they want to have sex with you. In what reality is continuing to engage them doing anything other than entertaining their overtures of sleeping with you? Your girlfriend knows what she's doing. She may be intending to string this dude along to stroke her ego, or she might have actual intentions of sleeping with him. Either way, she's not entertaining this guy because he's just a friend. Wise up. And stop making digs at Anna. She doesn't have to be your cheerleader to be a stand-up person and do you a solid just because it's the right thing to do. I think if Anna wanted to sabotage your relationship, allowing Lily to continue flirting with a stranger would be a good start. It doesn't sound like that is what happened. Did Lily dictate this post? Sounds like she nearly hooked up with Rondo number 1 and Anna blocked her. Then on night out 2 she damn near did it again, only Anna was there to keep an eye on her. You sure Anna hates you? Seems she had your best interests in mind while Lily gets hammered and flirts up randos. I have been through similar shit before. Lily needs to quit drinking. If she doesn't, you will eventually be posting here about how to handle being cheated on. Bottom line. Anna was looking out for you, homeboy. How can you not see that? If Anna dislikes you so much, why would she try so hard to stop your girlfriend from cheating on you? Your girlfriend's story seems very one-sided and you are swallowing it hook, like and sinker. Even though you think Anna doesn't like you, she's the one looking out for you. Lily is the problem throughout this whole story. Thank Anna. You need to speak to Anna and get her side of the story because it sounds like she was calling her best friend out on her behavior. Look at it like this. Why would you risk your whole friendship and cause a big rift on falling out and losing the person that she's possibly in love with by making such an accusations? There's more to this and Anna is the key, then you can make your own decision. Anna did nothing wrong and I don't think your girlfriend has any problem with cheating on you. What were they going to do once they were in the car? Go to Burger King and then to church? I don't think so. This is fake. I am in a relationship. I can party with the best. When someone hits on me I feel uncomfortable immediately. I move myself out of their crosshairs. I do not sit in a booth having a date, with them getting to know the person, then slowly pushing things closer and closer to physical contact by jumping in a car with them. When she crosses the line further one day and fucks someone, she is going to fall apart mentally and make you support her emotionally, and you will do just that as you make all kinds of excuses. A guy who has been hitting on her all night wants to take her home. I feel like you are a blind person crossing a busy street, alone. At night. Anna is acting out for a reason. When someone is talking and wants to sleep with someone, work talk, shared interests talk is all for the purpose of finding an opening, often referred to as hitting on. Lily has an alcohol problem. Lily has very poor social boundaries. You seem to go out of your way to excuse her behavior. This is a recipe for disaster. Prepare for some heartache in this relationship. You're a fool. The truth is, your girlfriend is trying to cheat. She is trying to be subtle and set herself up to pretend it just happened. When it does happen. Which is why she went the second time with friends and accidentally ran into him. But she is 100% planning to cheat. She calls you because when Anna tries to stop her, because she's afraid Anna will tell you, and she wants to preempt it with her bullshit story before Anna can get to you. She also tries to make it about you comforting her, which is a manipulation tactic to put the emotional burden of her actions on her victim. She is absolutely going to sleep with this man. Sounds to me like that you should be dating Anna and not Lily. Lily is irresponsible for her actions and Anna is the only trustworthy one in this story. She wants comfort from you? The audacity, my friend. Don't fall for it. It's a tactic for you to think she is the victim. Leave already. If you get anxiety any night she goes out, she may end up leaving with random people.